Hi all, welcome back to my channel, Cathryn Reads Books, and today I'm going to be talking about The Sleepwalkers by Scarlett Thomas. So I saw this book in my local bookshop and the blurb really took my interest. It's not my normal book and I do like to veer off every now and then, but the blurb really caught my eye, and the blurb is: so still reeling from the cares of their wedding, Evelyn and Richard arrive on the idyllic Greek island for their honeymoon. It's the end of the season and out at sea a storm is brewing. They check into an exclusive hotel where the proprietor Isabella, a strangely intense woman of indeterminate accent, flirts outrageously with Richard while treating Evelyn with a rudeness bordering on contempt. Isabella tells them the story of the Sleepwalkers, a couple who stayed at the hotel the year before and drowned in a tragic and unexplained accident. It starts to feel like the entire island is obsessed with the Sleepwalkers, but what at first seems like a fun tale to tell before bed quickly evolves into a living nightmare. So I would say this book is definitely a thriller and kind of like a everyday romance story as well. And it's the way this book was written is very unusual. It starts off with letters from Evelyn to Richard and then Richard replying back to Evelyn, and it does kind of jump around a little bit, so you've got to be on your wits. Did I love this book? I didn't love it, and there was a few reasons why. I found I could have loved it, and there was elements to this book that I did really enjoy, and I loved the twist at the end. But I felt it was really descriptive in the beginning, but come the end it really rushed through, and yeah, like I felt like it probably needed a little bit of explaining a little bit more, because it goes on such a windy, tangible way, and lots of people kind of come in trying to do the same journey in a very slightly different way without me ruining the story. If you're into thrillers, I would say read this book. And it might just be because I'm not a massive thriller person that I didn't love it. So I'd love to know your thoughts if you do like thrillers and you have read this book. I'd love to know if you did love it or not. But I did find it was very dark. There was some funny elements to it, and I did really enjoy the relationship between Evelyn and Richard, although it was challenging and they ended up in a place they didn't want to end up in. I thought it was very real, and I really liked that part, because I think sometimes, you know, honeymoon stories are all very romantic and lovey-dovey. This book is not that. So yeah, this is my thoughts on my book. Not my favourite read of 2025. I'm glad I read it because it was definitely on my TBR, and I'm glad I've scratched that little itch. So yeah, let me know your thoughts if you have read this book, and if you liked this video, please like and subscribe to my channel as well. I appreciate every single one of you, and please come back and find out what I've been reading next.